Hi everyone, today there was a big match between Kang Dongyoon and Shin Minjun. I've introduced this Korean national title match, 건기배. Let's see how it goes. Here is Park Jung-hwan. He has 3 wins. And here is Shin Jin-seo. Shin Jin-seo also has 3 wins. Next week, Park Jung-hwan versus Shin Jin-seo. It will be a great big match, right? 변상일, sadly he has 3 losses and Lee Chang-ho is also 3 losses. Our rookie, the young boy, Kim Seung-gu, got a 1 victory from Lee Chang-ho. Shin Minjun is number 4 in Korea and Kang Dongyoon is number 5. Shin Minjun was black and Kang Dongyoon was white. Both players have intense style. They enjoy fighting. Black invaded at the 3-3 first and black jumped. This move is very intense move because if black plays here, white cannot tenuki. If white tenukis, then black can play here. Then this shape is much better than this shape, you know. If white plays like 5, we can tenuki, but we cannot tenuki with this move. You know what I mean? Because later, black's next move is very good. So in the actual game, white played here, but there was one more option. As you guys know, this is another joseki. But in my opinion, this joseki is more suitable for black color. You see, if we play with a white color, we get a gomi, right? So we don't have to fight intensely. We don't have to make a good or and invite our opponent. We don't have to do that with white color. So you must have seen this kind of or with black color more, right? So that's why in the actual game, white didn't take this joseki. White played like this. Black tenukid, but if black wants to keep playing this area, black can push. Here is one more thing I'd like to talk about this joseki is for white, this approach is good. Rather than playing here first is very reasonable. If white plays here, black cannot block the corner because since the stone is over here, white can cut and save this one stone. Black should capture this one stone, otherwise connecting here is center for white. So if black plays like this, then white is so happy. White's shape is very active, right? So for black should answer here or black should jump here. Then now white can descend. You see, we can check that this and this exchange is good for white. So remember, if black pushes for white, approaching from the side is the right move. But in the actual game, black played away and white pincered and extended. This is exactly in the line with what I just said. You see, Kang Dongyoon thought the left side was very valuable. Black played here and white played like this. This is normal and black pincered from this side, but here was also possible because this area is very big. Kang Dongyoon saved this one stone, and after this, white invaded from this side. With this exchange, you see, this white group is not gonna captured easily. Even black plays like this. After even blocks here, white can make a call, and then white can make a call like this. So that's why in the actual game, Shin Minjun didn't try to capture this group. Shin Minjun took this group very lightly, and he moved to the wider place. So the actual game went like this. Now Kang Dongyoon attached here. This means that if black answers, white would take a territory with center. We can expect this kind of sequence. Either way black cuts, white will take the stone. Let me show you this direction first. If black plays like this, then white can tenuki. As you see, black cannot cover the center, so if the sequence goes like this, it would be Kang Dongyoon's favorite style. You see, Kang Dongyoon is well known for taking a territory first and saving weak groups later. He's a genius about that. How about cutting from this side? Then white can capture this one stone. The ladder favors white, so black cannot capture this one stone. This is the best answer for black. Then the territory is very big for white, right? So this is also Kang Dongyoon's favorite style. So in the actual game, Shin Minjun answered like this. It was very powerful and intense move. Kang Dongyoon jumped and Shin Minjun extended, and now this area was the biggest. Shin Minjun played here. This is a very famous tetsuji in this shape. You should remember this move. If white plays here, then black will play hane one more time. Then we can expect this sequence. You see, this is a very useful way for black to save this group. White cannot play like this because the ladder favors black, so white cannot resist like this. In the actual game, white played from this side, and this is a prepared move for black. Kang Dongyoon played Atari and extended. This was black's mistake. Shin Minjun regret this move. He said he should have played here. In the actual game, Shin Minjun exchanged this and played here. Of course, it would have been better. There is no white stone over here, obviously. But even at the moment, there was this move. If white had played here, black would have been in trouble, you know? It looks like it doesn't work for white because there are lots of weaknesses outside. But for example, if black cuts here, then white can play Atari and then make tiger's mouse. Black cannot cover from outside, and black's liberty is too short. So if black plays like this, then this is a disaster for black, right? If black cuts from this side, then white can simply make a tiger's mouse here. Then black would have been in trouble. But in the actual game, Kang Dongyoon simply played here, so now black is slightly ahead. Kang Dongyoon started moving this one stone, but it would have been a wrong direction. For white, playing like this would have been much natural. In the actual game, Shin Minjun played like this, but for black, covering here was much better. If black plays here, white cannot push here because this Atari is painful. White cannot save this one stone because there is this move, right? So if black plays here, white should play like this. Then you see, now black got the control of the center, right? And there are two weak groups for white, so this variation would have been much better for black. Black pushed here and played Atari. This made the fight bigger, you know? After this, black answered here, but this was painful. AI recommends this kind of move, but we cannot imagine because even black made this fight bigger than before. Yeah, AI recommends this kind of amazing sequence. Yeah, changing strategy. You see, black plays away. This means that black is not gonna fight anymore. Black will play with territory. But of course, for a human, this is not easy. Shin Minjun answered and Kang Dongyoon played here. Actually, this was amazing. If black plays here, then white can attach. If the sequence goes like this, white's shape is so beautiful, right? Yeah, white can play like this. White's shape is so beautiful. Yeah, white got a very beautiful and strong shape outside. What if black resists like this? Then white will not cut here. White just will push and then come out here and cut. Yeah, this is actually very severe. So this was one of the biggest worries for black. The ladder favors white. Black should play like this. Then you see, if the sequence goes like this, black and white both will share the influence, right? But you see, white's influence is very variable, but conversely, black's influence is useless. So this is a disaster for black. So black couldn't answer either way. So Shin Minjun chose this way. Actually, this kind of answer was also amazing, you see, because even black sacrificed the right group, but still black got the control of the game, you see. Black played a very important point. This weakness was crucial, and this is a very good shape, right? So even black lost this group, and even this is not the best in terms of AI's win rate. In terms of strategy, I think it was so nice. So this caused white's mistake. Now white played here, but it was a big mistake for white. Kang Dongyoon said he just wanted to go out toward the center, but it looked like it is not easy, you see. If white blocks, then there is this bump. Black can cut with a very neat shape, you see. So white couldn't block here. So that's why white played here, but AI says white should have played here. There is this cut now, but white can push through, it looks like the upper side is very big, but you see, now white can attack the lower side, then this group would be in danger. And the size is not that small, you see? And then later, white can still save this group. There would be many aji over here, so white could have played like this. But I think Kang Dongyoon was embarrassed because he didn't expect this kind of resistance, you see? So Kang Dongyoon played here, and this nice move was so nice. Kang Dongyoon said he didn't see this move. Of course, if there is no this move, black cannot block the center, you see? Now, after this exchange, Kang Dongyoon played here and tried to capture these 5 stones. But with this move, playing hane was better. But Kang Dongyoon said he didn't play here because he was afraid if he plays like this, it could be reduce his liberty himself, you see? So that's why he was not able to play this hane. So in the actual game, white played here, and you see, it seems like Kang Dongyoon didn't want to touch this area. So Kang Dongyoon simply played here, but with this move, now this hane was also very good. Black cannot cut here, because if black cuts, then now white can block from this side. If black connect with this move, then after this and after this, white can save this group with a very beautiful shape, right? I don't know, this hane is not that difficult, but I think at the moment for Kang Dongyoon, he was suffering from the lack of time, so he didn't think reasonably, you see? So he played here and black bumped. Even now there is this hane. Black cannot cut because there is this wedge move. White can connect perfectly. So for black this is the best. Then white can come out to the center. Yeah, we can expect this variation. Even white can lose these 5 stones. White can make good use of from outside, and then white can attack the lower group and got many points from the lower side. Then AI says white is playable, you see, but Kang Dongyoon was not in a good condition, you see, so he played here, and finally he didn't save the right group, you see. Now if white plays like this, white can capture these 7 stones, right? But as you see, black will get a very strong outside, and then this group would be in danger. Then it would be a big disaster for white. So now black was able to capture this whole white group. This is amazing, right? So now black started leading quite a lot, but at the moment Shin Minjun made such a big mistake. He tried to come out from this side, but it was totally wrong. He should have played here. Or black could have reinforced this area with this move, because there is some bad aji outside. Even white plays here, black can play hane from this side, you see? if the sequence goes like this, there is this poke move, so black can connect underneath. This is amazing, right? So actually, if black had played this area, the move that defending these weaknesses, then it would have been much better and it would have been much easier for black to win this game, you see? But Shin Minjun took a wrong direction and suddenly the game became 50-50, you see? The left side, this group, it was quite okay because this move or this move around all this area was center for white, right? So now the game became 50-50. It is amazing that for black, this move was the best. There was no special move to attack this group. Now white covered here and it seems like very good for white, right? Now white saved this group perfectly. And conversely, Shin Minjun played this move as a game changer, you see. After this, Kang Dongyoon answered correctly. And also Shin Minjun answered correctly. Now, the game is very close. Kang Dongyoon decided to connect here because he thought making ko is not that powerful. So the sequence went like this. Now the main issue is the center, but you see it was so difficult. Shin Minjun chose this move, it was okay. And Kang Dongyoon pipped here. If black answers, surprisingly, if black plays here, white was gonna lead this game. So Shin Minjun decided to play here. It was correct. And now even white plays here, it would be a ko, you see. This is a ko. But black has lots of powerful ko threats on the upper right corner, so that's why black was able to resist like this. Kang Dongyoon played here, but it was a bit too much, you know. With this move, white should have played like this. Then AI says Kang Dongyoon was slightly ahead, but we cannot be sure. With this move, this was very good. White cannot capture this one stone because if the sequence goes like this, white has a weakness over here, so white would have been in danger. So that's why Kang Dongyoon played here, but it was exactly a loss of 2 points, you know. With this and this exchange, Kang Dongyoon lost 2 points. Shin Minjun played here. If white answers like this, then surprisingly, if white plays here, then black was gonna lead this game. Yeah, 2 players were correct in a very crucial situation. White played here, and this move was very sharp, you see. This push was very good. Shin Minjun played here. It looks like he played here because he wanted to reduce white's liberties, but it was a very big mistake. He should have played here. Because with this move, this is sente, so after this, white was able to capture this one stone. It seems like Kang Dongyoon was satisfied with this variation, so that's why he chose this very thick move, but AI says these 2 stones was bigger. The sequence went like this. Since white played here, there was a big call here. And it was very important and it was very difficult, of course. But AI says with this move, if white had played like this, simply covering here, it would have been better for white. Because if white had played like this, then I think it would have been better and white was able to win this game. Of course, around a half point. But there was a very big call here. And there were so many call threats for both players. But fortunately, black had more call threats, so now black played here and black was able to connect here and started a comfortable call. You see, the gap is very close, but black is slightly ahead, you see, and black has more call threats, so finally black finished this call and black was able to win this call also, and black won by just half point. It looked like Kang Dongyoon didn't aware that he lost even until the end, so it seemed like Kang Dongyoon was still in shock during the interview. Sometimes if there are so many dead stones in the game, we cannot count correctly, you see? So it seems like Kang Dongyoon miscounted the territory. Alright, how was today's game? The accurate judgment of two players at the crucial moment was quite impressive. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye!